Good Thursday morning, friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Come on in, grab a cup of coffee with me, and let's prep for dinner tonight. We've got a busy day ahead of us. It's Thursday, which is truck day, and then I think we have to go back to work at 4. So I'm going to get a jump start on dinner. So we're going to do the protein right now. I've got chicken legs here. You can see those. I got this big pack. It was $1.99 a pound. Don't pass up on the dark meat, especially thighs and legs. A lot of times they're on sale. I really like dark meat now that I'm older. I just think it has so much more flavor. So we're going to put it in the oven. It's 8 a.m. I don't have to leave here until 10. So I got plenty of time to pre-cook that. 400 degrees. I've got me a baking pan here with some parchment paper. Now, if your parchment paper, a lot of times when you take it off, it goes crazy and it doesn't want to lay flat. Just sprinkle it up a little bit. It's not going to make any difference. And then you just do that. And now it lays flat. Okay, so I'm just going to move this out of our way for a minute so you can see what I've got going on here. So I've got me a bowl with a plastic bag inside, and that's just stability for the bag so it doesn't roll off of my counter and make a mess. So we're going to kind of make a, I don't want to really call it a marinade. We're going to make the coating for the chicken legs. So I've got some olive oil here. I'm going to say probably, depending on how many chicken legs you have. You know, if you only have 4 chicken legs, you're not going to need as much oil. I'm going to say probably a couple tablespoons is what I'm going to start off with. We're going to do some, now, do whatever seasonings you want. This is what I'm going to use. Some dried parsley. Probably about a tablespoon of each thing. Some turmeric. And if I have to go back and add more, then I will. It don't have to be so serious. Don't have to be so precise. I'm going to use some granulated garlic powder here. It smells good. I might sneeze here in a minute. We've got some onion powder. So last night I made the cabbage meatball soup. If you were here with me, it was a big success. It was a big hit. Actually, everyone loved it. I was worried about Mason. He's not a cabbage eater, and I didn't know. Elena was visiting and had dinner with us, and I was like, she's kind of a chicken nugget french fry girl. But I have to say about Elena, she will try anything I cook. She will eat it. She's never said a word. Now, what she says when she's not in the kitchen, but she will try anything, and she has really expanded her culinary horizons eating here. Let me just tell you that. She probably goes home and says, guess what they fed me today? Cabbage and meatball soup. All right, we've got some black pepper. Sorry, I was talking. So I added the powder, I added turmeric, and I added cumin. It's always a great time to add any anti-inflammatories, and I love that on chicken. And of course, you know my girl paprika. I finally got a new thing, and I haven't transferred it into my nicer jar here. Get a little extra of her. And of course, some sea salt. I'm not sponsored by anybody. You know, I'm not famous. I'm nothing. But it's expensive. But let me tell you what, the quality of this sea salt is amazing. It's Baja sea salt. It is fantastic. It has all the minerals in it. It hasn't been stripped out. The taste and the quality is just so good. I don't think I could eat another salt right now. Oh. About lost me balance. All right. We're going to put the chicken in the bag, and we're going to give it a shake, shake, shake. Shake. All right, sorry. Sometimes I digress, don't I? Oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 12 legs for just a little over $9. That's a pretty good price for a meal. I got 6 of them in there right now. Let's give it a shake. We want to make sure they all get some of that coating. All right, bring my pan back over. And there you have it. Look at that. Now, if you want to add more seasoning to it, you can. Smells so good. All right, so I'm going to repeat the process. This is supposed to be for stability. Clearly, I'm unstable. Anyway, I'm going to prepare the same amount for the next 6 chicken legs, and I'll be right back. Minimal effort, 5 minutes to prep. Here they are. We're getting ready to put them into a 400-degree oven. I'm going to start it out for about 40 minutes. I'll check them, and I'll let you know how long it takes. I'll be back. Chicken is out of the oven. I gave it 1 hour because, honestly, a lot of these legs were really big. So just do it accordingly to, you know, the size of your chicken. Look at that juice coming out of there. This looks fantastic. So I've got a step ahead for our dinner tonight. Minimal prep, 5 minutes, an hour in the oven. I was doing other chores while this was baking. It's 9:15. Our biggest part of our dinner is ready to go now, and I won't have to do it when I get home this afternoon. All right, I'm going to go. I'll check back with you this afternoon and let you know what we're going to have with the chicken. I'm back. So, friends, I had an idea. Brock said he would like to have some cauliflower tonight to go with the chicken. So, I came back in, once the chicken cooled, and I put it in a Tupperware container. Here it is. I'll wait to put the lid on it in a minute. Give it a few more minutes to cool. I thought all that beautiful chicken broth and those seasonings, I thought let's roast the cauliflower in it. So I've got 2 bags of this just plain cauliflower. It's the steam in the bag cauliflower. Now, the required cook time was 6 minutes for my microwave. So there's a crunchy stem. I'm going to throw that out. So I did half. I did 3 minutes just because I want to just unthaw it. That's all I wanted to do. Now I'm going to take it and just mix it in with all of that. Pour the water off of it. Just mix it in with that great chicken broth and those seasonings. This is going to be so good. Let's get it all stirred in. Now, look, we've done our whole dinner on 1 pan. We're only going to have 1 pan to wash. And it'll be a quick wash because we put down our parchment paper. You can put down foil, whatever you'd like. Let's just get all of it in, all of those seasonings. I mean, come on. Look at that gorgeousness. Turn my oven back on to 400. Now, we've got all of that incorporated in there. This is my new spatula I got. It's an egg turner, but this one has, I got 2. I got 1 with a non-stick here for like my non-stick skillet because the boys eat a lot of eggs. I just love it. It's really doing great things. Okay, now I'm going to get some Parmesan cheese. I forgot to get that out. I think Parmesan cheese is going to be good. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Now, I know it seems like I'm adding a lot of salt, but this salt has minerals in it, and it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not as salty as other salts. I don't know. That's the only best way I can explain it. Okay. Black pepper. Well, Krista, evidently you need to be smarter than me to open the pepper. Black pepper. Just because I like it. And some Parmesan cheese. This is optional. You don't have to do it. I just love Parmesan cheese with roasted vegetables. Just something about it so good. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of butter just because, you know, you should. There we go. Now, I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm not going to toss it right now. I'm just going to leave it as is, and I'm going to toss it after it's done, I'm going to make sure it's kind of all spread out there so it's not all lumped together. Okay, so there you have it. This is our vegetable. 400-degree oven. I'm going to give it about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'll be back because I gotta leave here in just a few minutes. Okay, see you in a minute. Here is our roasted cauliflower. So I did 15 minutes in the oven and then 5 minutes on broil, just to kind of give it a little bit of a, let me see if I can do this. This might be easier. Let's see. Sometimes I impress myself. All right, there you go. That was quick and easy. Into the bowl. I mean, look at that. Once you get a gander at that. Look at that. This is hot, but look, so little cleanup. Then I have to wash that off really quickly. There's just a little bit of something there. One pan, dinner's ready. All we have to do is just heat it up when we come home. Now, if you're not doing low carb, you could add a baked potato to this or some mac and cheese. I mean, I don't know. Let's give it a taste here really quickly. So good. If I would have had any sense, I would have cooked it with the chicken to begin with. So if you're at home and you want to do one pan like that, or you could do it like I did, it wasn't that much extra time. Get you some raw cauliflower, cut it up, and put it on the chicken when you bake it, if you have room. All right, I'm going to cover this up. Actually, I'm going to get a few minutes to cool off. Then I'll cover it up, put it in the fridge, and we're ready to go. And I'll see you this afternoon. So here's dinner. I'm using my fine china. I've got those chicken legs and the cauliflower that we baked this morning, some leftover cabbage. I put a little bit of hot sauce and some raw honey on my chicken. Let's give it a try. Sorry, I took too big of a bite there. Delicious. The cauliflower, let's give it a try, that we baked the same pan, one pan dinner. Can't beat that. Fabulous. Make it. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Chris's Country Kitchen.